muchachos, let us leave the depression behind. I mean, funeral seems to be taking place because we are going to take a boat all the way through the Amazon River to Colombia and Brazil. The tri-point border between Peru, Brazil and Colombia. It's already. But we have to find a tuk-tuk. Hola, señor. Hasta Puerto Ganso Azul. ¿Cuánto es?
Ganso Azul.
Sí. No, esa es.
No voy.
No vai? Ok. Está bien. So this one doesn't go. Hola, señor. Puerto Ganso Azul.
Ganso Azul.
Sí. 5. Nos vamos. Ah. Fuck this back. Here we go. To Colombia. It should be a 17-hour boat journey. 17-hour boat journey. Maximum 16, 17 hours. So yeah, it's gonna be tough, but we're gonna manage. As long as the boat doesn't sink, the depths of the Amazon River will be okay. Gracias. Puerto Ganso Azul. Let's go on board the boat, which should be here. Boarding starts now. 3. ¿Dónde se embarca? De acá.
¿Para dónde? ¿Para Prueba de Fuego?
Para Santa Rosa.
Ah, no sé. ¿Santa Rosa? ¿Qué embarcación?
Sí, tengo boleto.
¿Dale tu boleto? Santa Rosa, 130. Ganso Azul por la tarde. Soy Alexa, acá ven.
Look at that.
Hay algunos embarcación en blanco. Por acá abajo.
Esa blanca. Shoo. Aquí de acá de la derecha, ¿no?
Diferente, vete.
Pero de la derecha.
No, hay la pasita.
Ok. Está bien.
Ahí entrégase.
Gracias, señor. Gracias. Oh, look at that. You can see how the shore of the river is dry as hell. Water level is very, very low. Look at it. And this is not yet the Amazon. The Amazon is in that direction. You could already see, I spotted there somewhere, the flags of Peru, Colombia and Brazil. Hola, buenas. Opa.
Soy Alexia,
Look at this. Full of trash. Oh. Hola. Waterfall. Waterfall Iquitos. Oh my god. Why don't they make these planks wider, for fuck's sake? Whew. Don't fall. Almost there. Here we are. Ah, no es necesario. Gracias. Hola, buen día. Para Santa Rosa. Es no me recuerdo.
Puede pasar.
¿Dónde? ¿Cuál es? Ese. Y nos vamos a las 5, ¿es eso?
Sí.
¿Hay baño en la embarcación?
Sí, hay baño, claro.
No, gracias. Here we are. Wow, look at that. Hola. Wow. Look at that. passenger boats to the border. Let's check the back. So we have here the toilets, small kitchen. They sell drinks, hopefully they sell food, but if they don't, we'll just fast. Look at it. Wow. Peruvian military here patrolling the waters. And you can see three flags: Peru, Brazil, and Colombia. So yeah, there was an option of taking a ferry. There are two ferries, in fact. There is a 17-hour ferry, just like this one. But I didn't take that one because it's only tomorrow, and I won't do it today. And there's another option which is even more hardcore, which is a 3-day boat ride. I mean, if we can take the boat ride in 1 day, 17 hours, why take 3 days? So, we're choosing this one. Fast boats. Chatos, we are going. Chatos, here we go. Take a look at that. It's gonna be a long journey. Hola, perdón. Perdón, ¿puedo solo mirar? ¿Puedo solo mirar?
Escuchen sus latidos, la
Sí,
voz
puedo.
de mi dolor. Regresa, regresa aunque sea para despedirte. No dejes de hablar sin decirte adiós. Pero regresa
Look at that.
para llenar el vacío que dejaste al irte. Regresa, regresa aunque sea para despedirte.
Here we go. 17 hours in this piece of metal. You can see the fires around here. It smells of smoke. So smoky here. And we're almost at the Nanay Bridge over there. Opa. That means we're almost at the Amazon River. I wonder if these are natural fires or someone set fire to this. Almost there. This changes the Amazon River from the Nanay to the Amazon. And we're in, officially sailing the Amazon River. River that was was named after Spanish conquistador Francisco de Orellana. Sailed it from Ecuador to the mouth of Brazil. It was faced with indigenous tribes whose warriors were women. So therefore, he named the river after the Amazon warriors of Greek mythology, whose female warriors of the indigenous tribe reminded him of. So yeah, that's the origin of the name, Amazon. And then there's the shipping company, but it's not about that. Pretty cool. 17 hours to go. Judges. This is what the Amazon looks like at 2 a.m. Pristine jungle. Colombia and Brazil straight ahead. I mean, in fact, we are already in Colombia. So the border between Peru and Colombia is a river. So, you see, yeah. So the river, the Amazon River in this particular section is divided in two. That shore over there is Peru. And the shore on the other side is Colombia. So we are actually in the border between Peru and Colombia, traveling through the borderline itself. Remember, this path that we're taking is just a tiny, tiny fraction of the river and of the jungle. That must be Leticia in the distance. We're here, finally. So it's 8:30. That means it took us 7, 16, 15 hours and 30 minutes from 5 p.m. yesterday. From 5 p.m. yesterday to 8:30 a.m. today. 15 hours, 30 minutes. Santa Rosa, Peru. So yeah, this side, this shore of the Amazon is Peru, pueblo named Santa Rosa, and on that shore, on the northern side it's Colombia, Leticia. On the southern side it's Tabatinga, Brazil. I have to say that this boat ride sucked. I mean, these seats are extremely uncomfortable. I slept, what, 2 hours maybe, at most. Yeah. Could have used an Amarok here, but no. I have these metal wire seats. Let's sort this out. Let's check the back of the boat. Oh, here we are. Offboarding the boat. Now it's going to be tough. Shake. Hasta Colombia. ¿Dónde?
Vean, ¿por qué tiene?
¿Cuánto es el bote? El bote paga sin qué? Pesos,
No soles, pesos, 8.000 pesos, 8 soles.
11 soles.
Ajá.
Ok, tiene cambio.
Sí, acá.
Y puedo pasar por el punto triplo.
Claro, tienes que pasar.
Ok.
Por acá.
Oh shit. Espera. Oh, look at that. Olá.
Ahí va.
¿Se va a Colombia, sí?
¿Tú vas a pasar migraciones primero?
Sí, tengo que pasar migración primero.
Ya, Perú primero.
Ok, está bien. ¿Cómo?
Pasando migración.
Sí. ¿Dónde eres? Brasil.
Brasil.
¿Es Brasil? ¿Sou português?
Sí.
Yeah. See, now I can flex my native Portuguese speaking ability with the Brazilians when we go to Tabatinga and apparently already on the border. Hope there's no crack in the hull. So yeah, now we're going to the border control checkpoint. Stamp our way out of Peru. And then we're going to Colombia, which is right there, I think.
Los que van a migraciones.
Migración. Oh, I have to put my hat because it's way too hot here. Oh, look at this shit. Whew, okay, almost at the shore. The muddy shore. Offloading in this shit.
Va para Colombia, sí. Sí, para Colombia. Dice, también, pero tengo el vuelo para el sábado a las 12.
¿Sábado dónde?
Ahí, en el sábado, me toca viajar el sábado a mediodía. Me toca quedarme allí en Leticia hoy.
¿Pero dónde vas?
Voy para Manizales.
Here we are. Migration, migraciones, puesto de control fronterizo Santa Rosa. Control post of the border of Santa Rosa. Seems to be empty. Not good. Look at the riverbank. Look. Bone dry ocean. Not a drop of moist in this riverbank. Woo! at the absolute pollution of the Amazon River. Whew, look at that. And so this part of the river, if it looks narrower than usual, which it is, it's because this is an island on the Amazon. So this is a section of the river, and behind the island there's another section of the river. So that's why this part is narrower compared to when we left Iquitos and throughout the entire journey from Iquitos to Santa Rosa. Cool. So yeah, muchachos, I forgot to mention, we are going to do 3 countries in one day. So this was the first one, Peru. Actually, if you look at the map, the part where we are, I mean, we are above water in this floating station. But if you look at the map, all this would be water. But now, because the water line has receded, I guess it's Peru. So yeah, we've been to Santa Rosa either way, no matter the water line. So Peru, one is down, 2 more to go, which are Colombia and Brazil. 3 countries in the same day. That's the objective. So we're gonna do. Vámonos! As you can see here, the Triple Alliance. Colombia, Brazil and Peru. Whew. Not to be confused with the Triple Alliance of the War of Triple Alliance, Paraguay War, in which Brazil, Argentina and Uruguay teamed up to basically crush Paraguay and kill some, 90% of the male population. So yeah, that was a rough one for Paraguay. Again. Sheesh. Here we go. Bye bye Peru. First of 3. Colombia and Brazil to go. Remember, once again, Santa Rosa, Peru, Leticia, Colombia, Tabatinga, Brazil. This has got to be one of the most interesting borders ever. The Amazon River dividing these 3 juggernauts of countries. I think Brazil is the biggest country in South America, then it's Argentina, then Peru and then Colombia. So yeah, 3 out of the 4 biggest countries in South America share this specific border. As you can see, I guess, the captain of this ship is a Peruvian, but clearly this has some Brazilian influences, even the color, the green and the yellow. Adiós, Peru. Hola, Colombia. My first time in Colombia, ever. Should be fun. Whereas Brazil, I've been 4 times already. 2 to Rio de Janeiro, 1 to Salvador da Bahia, another 1 to Recife. But I was very little in all 4, so I don't remember, barely anything. The most recent one, which was in Recife, I kind of remember, roughly, but not quite. The other 3, Rio de Janeiro and Salvador. Oh, what the fuck? The other 3 to Rio de Janeiro and 2 to Rio de Janeiro and 1 to Salvador, I don't remember at all. Okay, moment of truth. Setting foot in. Colombia. Here we are. Ay, perdón, ¿puedo pasar? Look at this. So looks kind of dangerous, but oh shit. Look. treacherous path to Colombia. Look at this, how steep this shit is. Here we are. Bye Peru! Hola, Colombia! The country, of course, named after Christopher Columbus, and in fact the alternative name for the entire continent. So the American continent is named after Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci, who theorized that no, this was not India, this was not East Asia, it was another completely different thing, while Columbus insisted that he had reached East Asia. And so that's why the name of the continent is America. And Colombia is the alternative name. But it's said only for the name of the country, one of the countries that was created from the partition, or the disintegration, I should say, of Gran Colombia, a country that in the 19th century, post independence from the Spanish Empire, comprised of Colombia, Venezuela and Ecuador, and Panama, which was part of Colombia, and then seceded in the 20th century. So, Colombia. Look at these steel houses. You can see how high the Amazon would have been in normal circumstances. And apparently there is no immigration post here on the river border of Colombia, only at the airport of Leticia, which I mean we'll pass through tomorrow, because tomorrow in the early morning we're gonna fly all the way to Bogota. So we're just gonna spend one day here in Leticia. Look at that. Greenery all around and litter. It's so fucking hot, you can't even imagine. These ingenious wooden bridges do not miss. Impressive. I'm guessing this part would have also been flooded. See? So yeah, officially in Leticia, Colombia. Now we have to find tuk-tuk.